Welcome back to the Luke and Sotiri podcast. I'm your co-host Sotiri,
I'm your other co-host, Luke.
and
And
again
I'm
we have
Colin.
a special guest once again.
And I'm Colin.
Colin returns.
I'm here.
Colin returns. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe he's a
Because I was
permanent
so good
member.
the last time.
You never know.
Yeah, we definitely
Last time.
did not have to censor anything.
Definitely.
No.
So don't check
Why
it.
would you censor?
Actually, do check it,
But don't.
but don't.
But also do.
like
Yeah.
play it in the background, but don't actually listen to what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by the way, this podcast should not be just watched. Never watch this. Just listen to it while you're doing chores.
I know.
Let's be
Don't
honest.
listen to
Okay.
it just for the pure sake of listening to it.
Don't do it.
Just don't.
Because you will die of straight brain malfunctions.
Brain malfunctions, yes.
Anyway, how do we want to get this started?
Well, I want to make a quick announcement to our viewers that we are now trying to institute a weekly schedule. Every about Sunday or Monday, we'll try to post. But maybe once in a while, we'll skip just because sometimes we have things to do and all that, especially because for us, school is a big priority.
Yeah,
Can't
life
afford it.
happens.
Yeah, we can't afford
Yeah.
to fall behind, so at times we might not post maybe for a week or so, but we'll be back. Anything you guys want to start off on today?
You know, I was just thinking about lately that COVID sucked.
It did.
Like, that's the only truly, like, the time that I felt depressed in my life. You know?
Yeah.
I was going through middle school at the time, so, and it happened to me in 6th grade, so it was the start of my middle school experience, so the entirety of middle school was just ruined for me. So I couldn't play middle school sports. I didn't do any clubs after school. It was just kind of a sad time, you know?
Yep. Me and Colin were discussing this a little while ago, but the
Dude.
fact that Soup Plantation closed was a big one.
It made me truly depressed.
Me too.
I wanted to just, you know, shove some cheese bread down my throat and, you know, choke on it sometimes because I throw it down there so fast. And, you know, I wanted to slurp up that white clam chowder soup and, you know, just, it's one of those.
Okay. So really quickly,
What about you, Luke?
another new announcement before Luke gets to that is the fact that if you notice at the beginning of this video, the disclaimer has changed a bit. And it's changed
Because of me.
because yeah. So you notice that in older episodes it says does not contain sexual or vulgar topics / language. This time it does. So you've been warned. Definitely would up the rating from like PG-13 to if there was like a more like a
No, it went from PG to PG-13. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
yeah, let's be
It didn't go to rated R. It did not go to rated R.
It
Okay.
went to like I think it was like on the shows, you know, it's like Y14 or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but T14
Yeah.
or something like that. It kind of went to that. Just went a little bit higher.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I will try to. I'm not gonna intent like if the time calls for it, I will say stuff, but like I'm not gonna intentionally like say really really vulgar topics like. But I will eventually come to them. It'll happen.
Yes. So you've been warned.
If you are of
listen
an
to us.
influential age, get out of here.
It's
You are not
really-
welcome.
really
Otherwise,
dumb.
we'll find you and we will. I'm not going to say that because I'm going to stop talking.
We're already off to a good start.
Yeah.
Anyway, Luke, anything about COVID that you were kind of bummed about?
I mean, at the start, not too much because I was already really introverted before that,
Mm-hmm.
so it didn't
Well-
interfere too much.
Weren't we all?
Yes, we were. Some people weren't friendly, supposedly.
All right. Continue with your thing, Luke.
Yeah, it was just. I mean, it was still like kind of annoying, like all the regulations we had to follow, like the social distancing, and masks and stuff.
Mm.
I actually like got impatient with the masks towards the end and got in trouble for not wearing mine in school.
Oof.
Dude.
I wore the
'Cause I-
mask like after the mandates lifted for 2 years because I was just so self-conscious that like I just didn't want people to see my face.
Dude, as soon as they said no more masks, I'm like, no, yeah. And then I took off my mask.
Yeah.
The moment they said no more mask, I was like devastated, dude. Like I was genuinely, I don't know why,
What?
but in like from like fourth to sixth, I was like so self-conscious.
You were like, did people just breathe into your nose and you're like, oh.
Actually, I'd say from like second grade to like seventh grade, to be real. Even like
Okay.
before COVID, I was a bit like really self-conscious.
Gotcha.
So
you were
the
a
mask was
germaphobe.
like a way for me to like hide.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Although I did not like showing my face after that. That was weird because like before, like during COVID, you didn't know what the bottom half of someone's face looked
I
like.
know, right?
So they could look normal, but then they take off their mask and you're like, you're not the same person.
I know,
You're
right?
just not. No. And
My
that happened with a lot of
contact
like
lenses.
that happened with like a lot of my teachers when they eventually just stopped wearing masks. And I was like, this is interesting because I've never seen their actual face outside of like their mask. And I was like, they just look different. It's weird.
Yeah.
But, the mask thing, I wasn't like too harsh on it. I always wore a mask, of course. And at
Okay,
times
so
I was
you were
like,
a better student than me.
well, I wasn't a better student. I wouldn't say that. I would just say like I didn't want to get in trouble, so I just like wore the mask, and I was like, well, if I die of suffocation, it's on them.
I mean, I will say before that, I was like really determined to follow all the rules and be a good kid. And once the mask happened, I was like, all right, screw this. I'm becoming a rebel.
Dude, when they said don't touch your face, I was like, I already
Interesting.
I as I was reading that, I scratched my head. I was like, I as I was doing it, I was like, oh, well, that's not possible. How are you supposed to do that? Like,
Actually,
because like I mean, I'm touching my face right now because I'm super itchy. Like, I mean, it's something that I just do. I touch my face sometimes,
yeah, me too.
and you can't stop it because you get itchy there, and it gets a little sweaty. Maybe you need to like wipe it off and stuff like that.
Good point.
But anyway, what are your thoughts on masks, Sotiri? Like, besides what you said, what were your? Yeah.
I didn't really care, to be honest. I'm a germaphobe, and I'm also like before COVID, my big thing was hepatitis. Like I would never touch like door handles because I didn't want to get hepatitis and all that. Like I was like always a germaphobe. Like I
Oh my
didn't care.
gosh.
I didn't care what it was. I was always a germaphobe. Masks I was okay with. I will admit I could never go on. I like stopped bike riding for a long time because I couldn't go out in public with a mask on and bike ride because I would just suffocate. So
Yeah, fair enough.
I was sad about that because I love mountain biking. I do like extreme mountain biking. So
Yeah,
as a hobby,
for all my people that live out in like California, specifically like Anaheim area, in Disneyland on water rides, I remember they were like you could take off your mask because if you get that mask wet, you literally can't breathe. It's not possible.
I did
So they'd be like you shouldn't wear a mask on this ride. I'm like, yes. Anyway,
I did a trick with my mask because I didn't want to take it off so much that I would drink water through it.
Yeah, I did that too.
I would do that because I didn't want to take
I'm-
it off so badly that I'd just keep it on and just drink water through the mask.
What I did was I'd like intentionally drink water 24/7 at school just so I could keep it off all the time.
Oh. I've drink.
Well, that's a
No, you
different
don't
strategy.
understand what I'm saying. I would keep the mask on and drink water through it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Wait,
Don't do that.
What do you mean
Why would-
through it?
Like
He
I
means
would
like
wear the
if
mask.
he would pour water on his mask and he would suck the water through the mask.
I wouldn't pour it on it. I just like hold it up to my mouth like you normally would. I just suck it through the mask.
Dude, I would spill that shit immediately.
I never did
Like-
actually because I was just that scared to show my face.
Let's hope
Gosh.
you were wearing a black mask because otherwise, wet spot on your mouth, man.
Oh
What?
yeah, that's all my masks. They're black.
Okay, buddy. But yeah, just like so many places, just Uber Eats became a big thing. I remember that's how Uber Eats kicked off. They were like, "Yes, COVID. This is a good thing for our company. Who cares about the people?
Hey.
But
Who cares
normal
about the
Uber
people
was like,
dying when I'm making money?"
"No!"
No, people are just dying, and they're like, "Do you want Uber Eats?"
Yeah, but normal Uber was just like, no.
Yeah, but like Uber was like, "Why don't we just deliver food?"
Exactly.
And they're like, $1 billion idea.
DoorDash, Postmates.
DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub. Grubhub commercial was awesome, dude.
Grubhub commercial was great. I watched that in class.
Dude, that Grubhub commercial I watched a total of 5 times in a row, and I could not get enough of it. I was like, yes.
Oh no, don't tell me you're talking about that Grubhub that
I'm
Grubhub
talking about
ad.
that Grubhub
That
commercial.
Grubhub commercial
Oh
was
no.
Dude, the way they move their hips.
I know, right?
is-
No, don't remind me.
That
That
was a great.
that scarred me for life.
Oh, by the
Dude.
way, for our viewers out there, Luke is like deadly afraid of like anything that has to do with romance or anything
Yes, I am.
like to do
It-
with having a relationship with someone. That's
Yes,
not your
because I have trauma.
Okay, buddy. It's why?
Why what?
Why are you the way that you are?
That's
I
mean.
don't no, that's not mean, that's true.
That's a bit mean.
What's
No,
a bit
it's-
mean?
It's not mean.
But I'm curious because like
I am curious too, but I wouldn't phrase it that
like why like what
Right.
at what age did you decide like I'm not like I just don't
Well,
like
what
I think you got
specifically?
diagnosed by a doctor, Colin.
like why like I mean at the age of like probably 10 I started like thinking, oh, these girls are hot, but like
You were
When did-
thinking that at 10.
You were thinking
well,
that
yeah,
at
but not
10?
like not in a sexual way, just like these
Oh.
girls are hot.
Oh,
like
Dude,
I
I'm
thought
16
that when I was,
and
like,
I
3.
still don't think about that.
I
You
thought
thought
about
about it at 3?
Yes.
10,
Like I'd
3.
see like I'd
Whoa, buddy.
see yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my
It
Whoa.
just
goodness.
not in a sexual way, obviously, but like
Well,
I
'cause
would
I didn't
generally like
know
look
about
at a
this
girl
stuff.
that looked good. I'd be like, oh, that girl looks good.
Yeah, exactly.
At
It's
3.
not like a
What?
it's more of a compliment
I-
than anything.
I'm
Yeah, it really is.
16 and I still don't think like that.
Luke, there's no way you don't see a like if I see a handsome fellow like just walking by, I'm gonna be, hey, look, that dude's classy looking. That dude is well dressed. He's a good looking dude. Not in a gay way. It's just the guy is a good looking guy. I'm gonna say
Okay,
it.
so Tierney. Okay, so Tierney. Okay.
It's not gay.
Okay, well,
It is
I'm not gonna like say that out loud.
obviously not.
Well,
But I'm
yeah.
gonna think it to myself. Like if there's a guy that I see and he's like he looks like he's gonna go to a job interview. Like he's well dressed. He's got a suit on and all that. But hey, that guy's like a classy looking guy.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not.
whenever
gonna be
I see like, or if I see like a guy with a really tight shirt on and he has muscles, I'm like, damn, that guy goes to the gym.
That guy
He
goes to
pumps
the
some
gym.
iron.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, that guy gets banged a lot. Like
That's
throat
what?
banged.
Let's not.
What do you mean?
Let's not explain this
Sexed?
on the podcast. Okay. I guess they're just explaining it on the podcast.
Yeah, let's not explain that on the podcast.
He just
Okay.
explained it.
Oh well. Let's make a time machine, guys.
Luke, you want to know what that means? Do you?
Okay, abrupt change of subject. Time machines.
Yeah, time
Impossible.
machines. I thought they were a thing
Impossible.
when I was in kindergarten.
Impossible.
You thought they were a thing.
Impossible.
Like I thought time machines were actually a thing.
What? Like you just thought they exist, just out there?
Yeah, I just thought there's like 5 of them around
Actually-
the world, and scientists just built them.
Actually, time travel is technically possible, but only for like stuff like photons and all that, because that's how quantum computers work. I really, in case the viewers don't know, because I've never mentioned this, is I'm heavily, I think this way, like on my own. I'm heavily into philosophy and the way the world works, which pretty much go hand in hand. But the fact is I was talking, my uncle, he's got a PhD in philosophy. Like he doesn't teach or anything, but he knows philosophy. I talked to him. He's like about stuff like theories that I have. He's like, dude, I've met like college students that don't have the theories you have. So I really love philosophy. Like I'll lay in bed at night, like if I wake up in the middle of the night, that's all I'll think about. It's just like, what if like things aren't real? What if this isn't real? Why does this work the way it does? What is this? How does this coincide with God? Because I'm a very religious person. I'm Greek Orthodox. And I'm like, how does this coincide with the world, God, and like reality? That's why I
I
want to
hate
like
philosophy.
minor in it in college.
Whenever people talk about philosophy, I want to kill myself. I truly I hate talking about philosophy because it's all real. It's both stupid and too easy to talk about.
I
Like-
had a 5-hour discussion with my uncle straight about philosophy.
Yeah, like I can't do that. I just can't.
Gosh.
I love philosophy.
I make fun of philosophy because I come up with something like, why is the world round?
I
And
come
that's
up with
my
stuff
philosophy
like,
question.
is anyone truly real? Do we all see the same colors?
Go watch the movie The Matrix.
I have, but I thought this stuff up when I was like 5.
I haven't.
Well, yeah, that makes sense, Luke.
I
It's a
actually
really
haven't
bad movie.
finished watching The Matrix like ever. I fall asleep like by like 40 minutes in.
How?
I fall asleep by the time they're like giving the choice, red pill or blue pill.
Dude, your homework for this weekend is go watch the Matrix.
He has homework.
Dude, you have homework now. Go watch The Matrix.
No, but it's funny because a lot of people, like when I talked to my uncle for the first time, he was like, "Oh, did you like see this online?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Do you like? So where do you get these ideas from?" I'm like, "My brain."
Yeah, I just think about this occasionally.
I do, and everyone's like, "There's no way." You probably saw like an article online or something. I don't. I genuinely have been thinking this way since I was like 3 years old.
Just like when you started liking women.
I don't remember a time when I didn't like women, to be real.
Well, I mean,
What?
yeah, but
Like,
I didn't
That's-
like women like that for a while. I mean,
yeah, I didn't like women, like until like 12 years old.
yeah, it's around the time of like middle school that I started to actually like
Yeah.
think, it'd be fun to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, same here.
But I've never had one, so sad.
Have you ever had a girlfriend, Luke?
No, and it's gonna stay that way.
Dang,
Why was someone saying?
that's me. I don't know.
Were you saying to me not having a girlfriend?
Maybe.
Do you not believe I've? The point.
It's kinda
The
hard
point
not
I'm going
to
to make here.
believe. You're a very enjoyable person to hang out with.
Thank you. But I've never. The problem with that is I'm more of a friend. Like I've never asked out anybody
Mm.
because I like being friends with people. It's kind of fun. You know, you get to hang out with them. You get to like I don't know, do hobbies with them. But I've never really like asked anyone out.
Luke, have
So
you ever asked anyone out?
I think you know the answer to that, Sotiri.
Have you?
Yes, unfortunately.
What a G. I'm kidding, guys. Kids,
What is
kids
that,
watching
man?
this.
no,
Kids watching this.
I'm sorry.
Please never, ever, 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 ever take advantage of anyone. I don't care if it's a woman. I don't care if it's a guy. I don't care if it's your pet dog. Don't do it. It's not cool. You're not cool for doing it. Unless all your friends think so, then they're not cool either. And you should really consider new friends.
What does G mean?
G, it could mean multiple things, but originally it meant
Gangster, top G. Yeah, because
Jinx, but
it'd be
audio
like
soda.
yo, G.
Yeah,
Instead of saying,
but now
it'd
it's
be
like if you're my G, that could mean like you're my friend or something like that. But originally it
yeah,
meant gangster. That's why it's called a G.
yeah. It was almost a replacement for the N word.
Almost.
Almost.
What?
You know how black people just say the N word to each other and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's up, mate?" Mm.
Yes.
I'm gonna bleep that
That's
so it makes it sounds like you actually said it. I just bleep it.
Hey
so
guys,
it actually sounds.
I'm gonna say it.
Hold on, let me keep the timestamp. 21 minutes in. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep,
It's just beep, beep.
beep.
So, recently, it's come to my attention that we have 5 subscribers now.
Dude,
Wow.
Let's try to
it's more
double
subscribers than I've ever had.
that. The max I've ever had was 73, I think.
Max I ever had was like 480.
Dang.
The max I had
Actually,
was not
is.
my max is not applicable.
This is your max.
Yeah, exactly. I've never had a YouTube channel.
I can't believe that.
So, well, I mean, I posted stuff, but like it immediately got taken down because it was copyright striked immediately.
Yeah.
Um,
Guys, big news. Possibly. Big heavy possibly. Like 100%, 50-50 chance this happens. Not even like 40% chance this happens. But we might get like an actual area to record. Not necessarily a studio, but it is gonna be a room that we're all gonna be in to possibly record some episodes in the podcast. But we don't intend to get that until like early next year, if it does happen, or maybe even later.
I'm excited for that because
Your audio is terrible.
yeah,
Yep. So hopefully
my
then we'll
audio
start getting some
is
subs.
awful.
But like,
Subscribe, please, because we need money.
yeah, yeah, that's a good one right there.
1 sub equals $1.
No, like 10 subs equals like a cent.
10 subs equals cent.
Yeah, you know all these other YouTubers are like 1 subscriber and I'll like place a diamond block in my survival world. No, just $1. Just 1 subscriber gives us 1 step closer to making money. If we're gonna be honest.
Please make us get money. I want money. Money good.
I think money's like top 10 most needed things, up there with water, as we said last time.
Nah, water's not necessary. Dude, I moisturize with my food.
You moisturize with your food.
Someone's yapping.
You ever just eat a steak and then you're like, I'm good for water for the day?
What? No.
No.
I've never. I eat like ice cream and I get more thirsty from it.
No, what you talking about, man?
I drink like 2 liters of water a day, just so you guys know. I'm very hydrated.
God damn.
I
Man.
get
Nice.
I get
I also drink.
terrible I get terrible
That
sleep.
is so
I
much
eat
water.
terrible food, but I drink like 2 liters of water a day. Fight me in the comments.
Well, if you're, I mean, 2 liters is excessive, but 2 liter, I mean, being hydrated is okay. I mean, I probably drink about a liter of water a day,
I am
which is
more
probably, it's not enough, but it's good enough.
I am more than 70% water, like most humans are. I'm at least like 90, cause of just the sheer amount of water I drink.
Dude,
Cause there's no
if you
way
were
I'd pee out all
90%,
that water. It
dude,
just
if
gets
you were
absorbed.
90% water, you wouldn't have certain organs.
No, I am. I'm breaking it. I'm
Just
breaking
bye-bye
quantum
liver.
physics. Not needed.
Bro, your liver must be the size of your gallbladder.
I traded my tonsils and my appendix so I could just store more water.
Okay.
What?
Okay, buddy. Okay,
They
okay.
weren't needed, so like more water for me.
Anyway, guys,
Take
I
this.
have a funny story that was super terrifying.
Ooh.
Okay.
Really quickly before you say that, viewers, I still have my tonsils in my appendix. I just want you to know that was a joke.
Oh, we thought you just gave them away. We just thought that, you know.
Yeah.
You weren't saying it in a sarcastic tone at all.
No.
I almost
That
got
was
my
like
tonsils
so
removed.
sincere.
I
That's
was
like a
like,
story
oh
for another
no,
time.
your appendix.
Well, you don't need your appendix.
Oh no, your tonsils.
You don't need your tonsils.
Oh no.
Your eyeballs.
That's odd.
Okay.
So anyway, carrying on with the story. So, my parent, I, by the way, guys, I'm not a freeloader. I'm in school, in high school. So I live with my parents and I drive. So they were like, can you drive us to, so it was somewhere in like downtown San Diego so they could go to dinner because they wanted to go out with some friends. So I drove out there
no.
and with my parents, of course. And then once they got out, after I like got at a park, I apparently didn't hit the D. I hit S. So I didn't realize this, and I just started driving. You know, downtown San Diego, it's a little crowded, so I didn't realize it at the start. But then I got like I started driving like a little bit over like 50, or I started driving over like 40, and it just went like I was like, what the heck is that sound?
Oh, no.
And anyway, at the time I didn't know I was in whatever S means. I think it's stick or like sport or something. But that sound was so loud. I was like, what is happening to this car? So I got like I went like halfway and I think I pulled over and I started to be like, what is this sound? Because it was like it wasn't wind because I mean even if there was an open window, it wouldn't make a screeching sound. I was like, what is this sound? And I asked my dad like what could the sound be? And I was like, and he's like, do you have an S? I was like, oh shit. I had it in stick, which means I was driving on first gear at like 50. Ooh. And I was like, thank you, Dad. I'll continue driving.
For our
And I
viewers
was
out
like,
there that don't understand, if you're in first gear and you're driving 60 miles an hour, that's like trying to drive a semi truck on a Lego wheel. You just don't do it. It just can't take it.
I could have died.
He could have died because his motor could have overheated. And if one of those spark plugs misfired, his whole gas tank could have blown up and then he could have died.
Gosh.
Or at least his car would have been totaled for sure.
The
His engine could have
my
just
mom's
like
car.
no.
So I was driving my mom's car because they didn't want to drive my car because my car is not really that great. But like, so anyway, I was driving their car, so it's pretty good. So it probably would have just stalled out, but like, there's a possibility that just like I could have died, and I was like, I sat in the car for a moment. I'm like pondering life, and I'm like, I was being so teary. I was like, what is philosophy? Why do I live? What is life actually? And anyway, I will never put my the gear into S ever again. Never. From this day forward, I will never do it because that scared the shit out of me.
What do you have?
Oh God.
Do you have your engine's automatic, right?
Yeah, but it was my mom's car, so it's a pretty good engine. I believe it's a V8. So it wasn't like, I mean, it's still bad that I was driving like that, but it was like, it probably couldn't take it, but I could have it like could have taken it.
Team straight
It
six
was
versus V8. Woohoo.
But like I think my car is, I don't even know if this is a thing. I'm not a car person, by the way. I think my car is like a V4. So if I did this in my car, I'm absolutely screwed. Like, if I did this in my car, I'm dead. I'm just like, as soon as I overheat, I'm just dead. There's no possible way my engine could take that.
Turbo?
Thankfully, my mom's car could have took that, because oh my gosh, man.
Turbo?
That was scarier than the cop story. Dude. If you haven't watched the last episode, go watch it.
Go watch
It's fun.
Give us views.
I'm introduced and I talk about things.
Turbos on motors are just, for all my car people out there, turbos on motors are just overpowered now. Like, my mom has an SUV with a V4, or I think it's a straight 4 actually, probably. Yeah, I think it's a straight 4, which is not a big engine, but she has a turbo on it, and oh my god, it beats my dad's BMW that has a straight 6, but it's naturally aspirated. So,
dude.
And it's an SUV. My dad's BMW is a car. It's a sedan.
So it should go faster, but
Actually, sorry, it's not a sedan, it's a coupe.
But like, it's weird driving my mom's car, because her car, like, it looks bulky, but it can accelerate so fast.
Yeah.
The V8, like a V8 engine, like, it accelerates at the speed I don't want to go. Like, it makes me scared to accelerate, because it goes so fast that it'll go from like 0 to 20 like that. Like, it'll go in a blink of an eye, like, really fast. Meanwhile, my car is like, I think it's either like a VF4 or a straight 4. And to get it to go to like 50, I have to floor it for about 5 seconds.
Dang.
It's a hassle to get it to go that fast. My mom's car, easy. I can go to like 100 in like 10 seconds.
My mom has an Audi Q5. It's a 2015. And it's a fast car, but the problem is the automatic transmission just like stalls.
Yeah.
Like, it just straight out just doesn't change fast enough. Like, you'll be in first gear and you'll just be first gear to second gear is always snappy. But like second to third, and then third to fourth, and then fourth to fifth, it's like, it's terrible. Like, you'll be like accelerating, and normally you never want to go into the red or close to the red. If you're gonna continue accelerating, feel free to like almost immediately, not immediately, but as long as you have a fast enough car, you don't have to wait for the line to get almost in the red to switch gears. You could just keep switching up. The moment you get between like the red and the halfway point, and my mom's car gets right about to the red, and then it switches gears, which you're not normally supposed to do. Like my mom will be like going from a red light, and she'll go first, second, and her car will go closer and closer and closer and closer. And the moment it hits the red, third gear. Closer and closer, closer, closer. The moment it hits the red, fourth gear. Like it does not understand how to properly drive itself.
That's wild. Oh gosh. But anyway, that's some
I love cars.
life. Yeah, it's
My parents only like German cars though.
I could have died today. It's a little
You
terrifying.
could have not been here in this podcast right now.
You would have been like, "Where are you, Colin? Come on."
Yeah. Yeah, me and
You'd be
Liam would
like-
have been like, "Where's Colin?" And then we'd see
He's
him
like-
on Monday, and we'd just be, "Oh man, now he's avoiding us. Great."
Oh, that sucker. He probably had ditched his friends. He's probably calling in sick. Oh, that horrible person.
he's
And then
just dead.
meanwhile, my parents are just setting up a funeral.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. But you know, it's a hard. It's scary. You know.
I'm people are like weirded out what they do with dead bodies now, like to prepare them to get buried. But I'm okay with it honestly, because you know how many like old coffins have been like dug up before they did all this stuff to your body that have had like scratch marks on the top because the people like weren't actually dead.
Damn.
Like it's an insane amount, but now they like mess with your like intestines and all that. They take everything out.
Wait.
There's no way that you're like dead.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Cause
no chance that you're still alive.
well, yeah, because you go to a mortician and or the dead person. You don't personally
Yeah.
go, but like a dead person goes, and they get all the fluids out of them, so they don't just smell awful.
Yeah.
And they have to clean up the body because it's technically just diseases at that point. It's just containing diseases, and it's technically a decomposing body, so it'll smell pretty bad. So they have to get all the crap out of it, and they have to cover up the eyes so that they stay nice and okay.
Yeah.
And not mold to death. And then they have to mess with your intestines and stuff like that. There's actually a whole game on it, but it's about demons and whatnot. It's called the Mortuary Assistant. That one's a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I one of my worst fears is getting buried alive. That would be a horrible time.
The good thing is because of this stuff, you literally cannot get buried alive anymore. At least in the U.S.
Yeah.
Unless someone just buries you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But if you're if you're legally pronounced dead and all that, and they prepare your body and all that, then there's no way you're alive. You're for 100% dead.
That's true.
So that's why I'm I prefer it. Some people are like, oh, I don't like what they do, but I'm okay with it, to be real, because I don't want to wake up in a coffin and suffocate to death.
That would be scary, man.
You just pitch black down there too.
Yeah, because all dirt. I mean, you're just in the dark. You have no idea where you are, and you're in a box, laying down.
Yep.
You can't get up. So I mean,
You just get up.
it's just it's so scary. I mean,
exactly. It's a terrible thing to do. Terrible thing to happen.
I would personally, I feel like the most calm way to go out would be to drown. It's scary in the moment if you're doing that, but if you drown, it's more you're passing out.
Having
it's
almost
less
drowned twice in my life, it is not fun.
It's not fun, but it's a more peaceful way to go out. because
I'd
you
rather
just you pass out.
I'd rather just be
You-
asleep. Like just
That's
one
what I'm
night I'm
saying.
just sleeping and then I'm dead the next
Well,
morning.
yeah, but let's be honest. We're talking about the ways that are gruesome to go out. But like
Okay.
of all the ways to go out that are not like safe, like I was about to say not fun, but there's not really a
There's
way
no
to go out that's
way to
fun.
go out that's fun.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. No, like drowning or burning. Like I think drowning is one of the ones that are like it's less about you pass out. It's you're not alive. You're alive, but you're not like you pass out before you die.
I would rather just get shot in the head and just call it a day.
Well,
It's just quick, like not expected. Like I'm just gonna be like, give me your money. I just turn around, boom, I'm just at the gates of heaven.
but like one of the
Hopefully,
worst
hopefully.
ways to go out would be burning alive. That sounds awful.
Suffocation.
You die. You don't even die. You don't even die of the actual burns. You die of the smoke inhalation.
You just die of everything.
You inhale so much not oxygen that you just die.
Not
Like
oxygen.
that sounds and your lungs would be burning. So you're both
And they're
burning on
also
the
getting-
inside and the out.
They're also getting like
Yeah.
scratched up from all the ash too.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally getting ripped.
That sounds like a horrible way to go out.
I think we should really change the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Let's-
changed. We changed the disclaimer just a little bit, and we're just taking full advantage of it.
All right, Luke, what do you have to say? You haven't talked in a while.
No, I haven't. Man.
Good statement.
All right, sounds good.
We've just I feel like we've just been really like unhinged on this podcast here.
That's the whole point of it.
Mm.
The whole disclaimer says we have opinions of our own, and we're not trying to influence you in any way. We're just
Yeah, this
three
is
friends.
for entertainment purposes only.
I actually got it. Change
Um,
the disclaimer because it says 2 friends, but
Yeah.
possibly.
Well, anyway, let's move to more fun topics. What did you do today, Luke?
tell me one good thing that happened to you today, Luke.
What's something that's fun?
Oh, one thing that's fun, easy. I was able to jump on my trampoline and listen to music.
Ooh.
Nice. I love trampolines.
Honestly, if I lived,
Although trampolines, they shock you so
I
bad
know.
sometimes.
What
Like-
do you mean?
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Dude, have you ever been on a trampoline? Like, there's so much static.
What? Wait, the
There's
static
so much-
bothers you?
Yeah, because
The
if I
static
touch
doesn't
someone,
bother you?
No.
I can feel it going through my body. I'm like,
Are you human,
this-
Luke?
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You're just static.
There's-
Ooh, yay! It's ticklish.
one time I rubbed my hand against the trampoline I had as a kid, and I shocked my sister because I thought it was funny. It hurt me too.
How static is your trampoline?
How non-static is your trampoline? Is your
How
trampoline-
could you have a
Is your
dude?
trampoline like grounded or something?
No.
How is it not staticky?
Is your
It's a
is your
giant
trampoline
thing
made out of
metal.
materials that don't make any sense? Like,
Do you guys know what grounded means?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It'd be kind of weird if you said grounded. We didn't know what it meant, not meaned.
Guys,
I can't speak.
neither
I hate-
can any of us.
I hate the English language.
Luke,
I
tell
wish
me,
it was different.
Me too.
Tell me one good thing that happened to you
Okay.
today.
You want another good thing that happened? We
Not a
went
fun thing,
to
a good thing. Like something that you were like, you know what, this made my day a little bit better.
we went to a Mexican restaurant today for dinner and had some pretty good food.
Mm,
Nice.
was
What'd
the
you
name?
get?
I got a carne asada burrito.
La carne
Nice.
asada.
What was
Carne
in it?
asada.
Dude, carne asada burritos?
Carne
Yes.
asada.
There's
Burrito.
no way Bruh.
Burrito.
Dude, I have this place next to me. It's called Cotijas.
Ooh.
Their burrito isn't the best because it doesn't have anything else in it, but it has meat, the tortilla, and whatever green sauce they put in there. It's the best meat I've
Guacamole?
ever had. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, go to Cotijas, order the carne asada burrito, and tell me you don't love it.
Go to
Because
Miguel's.
honestly, nah.
Dude,
Go to
you don't
Cotijas.
need anything in a burrito.
Wait,
You
Colin,
just need
what'd you
the
say?
tortilla and the meat.
That's what I'm saying.
What'd you
Like,
say, Colin?
what?
What'd you say about Miguel's?
I said don't go there.
Why not?
Because Cotijas.
Miguel's.
Okay. But it's like, it's not like it would, I could put cheese in there and it would be better, but like, honestly, it doesn't need cheese. It's just like the meat makes me want to just like be gay so I can have more meat. Like,
Okay.
like,
Okay, I might have to censor that a little bit.
that meat just makes me feel things that I never thought I felt before.
Oh my gosh. One
I'm gonna
place
just change up the whole disclaimer because of this man.
One place
Yeah.
that slaps is Roberto's.
That's true.
Roberto's,
Yes.
you can't go wrong with Roberto's.
Yeah.
I am a certified Mexican, and I can say Roberto's is great.
Let's do a little restaurant tier thing, or like, would you rather go to this place or this place?
Yeah, alright.
But the restaurants have to be similar.
Alrighty. Who wants to start?
Chili's or Applebee's?
Chili's.
Never been to either.
Okay. Chili's.
Yeah.
Applebee's sucks dong.
It does. Okay, Colin.
Oh my gosh,
remember
Colin!
Remember different like analogies here, bud.
Applebee's can go suck an egg.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, that's better.
That's better.
I wouldn't eat the apple off the bee's.
Bee?
I wouldn't eat an apple off a bee. I would rather eat an apple off a bee than go to Applebee's.
It's just a bee
That's
carrying
wild.
an apple. What a buff bee. What a buff bee.
Dude, that bee, he been
Jacked.
pumping that.
Yeah, dude, that
Bro.
bee is just him.
That dude's got
He
wings of like steel.
He's Beegis.
That guy's got carbon fiber wings.
He's Beezus.
Bee movie. Would you rather would you rather go to Shake Shack or Chick-fil-A?
That's actually a really tough one.
Shake Shack. Shake Shack.
I like burgers more, but I don't like Shake Shack that much.
I'm a signature Chick-fil-A member, and I'd still rather go to Shake Shack.
The problem with Chick-fil-A is it's only chicken. Like I have nothing against chicken, it's just not my favorite food. Like, of all meats, I would go beef, fish,
Yeah.
pork,
No.
chicken.
No.
Also,
No.
I just flexed a little bit because I said I'm a Chick-fil-A signature member. Just so you know, guys, a Chick-fil-A signature member is when you have the app, and you have to get about 10,000 points a year, or you have to spend about $800 a year on Chick-fil-A in order to become a Chick-fil-A signature member. I love Chick-fil-A, but I like Shake Shack better.
All right.
I'm almost.
I think I would go with Shake Shack, but I hate how small their burgers are.
But they're so dang good. They're little.
It's
bites of
good.
joy.
Don't get me wrong, it's good, but their fries are just trash.
I don't like the. What did you just say?
Dude, crinkle cut fries are the worst fries I think I've ever had.
Okay, I hate crinkle cut fries normally, but Shake Shack does them right.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
No, you cannot do a crinkle cut fry right. It's not possible.
Yes, you can, and they do it. I don't know what it is with people not liking their fries.
I don't like crinkle cut fries regardless.
The waffle
And
fries at Chick-fil-A are amazing. I will give them that. Best fries I've ever had.
those are pretty good. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, those are
Especially because
good.
they're made in peanut oil. Oh my goodness. Top tier.
Dude, if I had a peanut allergy, I would eat those. Yeah, so I think I would go with Shake Shack, but it's close.
I make popcorn in peanut oil, not canola oil, because it just tastes so much better. That's why I like the fries probably at Chick-fil-A.
All right, you think of 2 restaurants next, Luke.
Luke's gonna be like Boatland or Ships of Cooking.
What?
It's boat-related puns, man.
It is. It's not really a
All
pun.
right,
It's just
think of 2 restaurants, Luke.
Okay.
the Apple Store or the Google Play Store.
What are you eating there? Gigabytes?
Yeah. I am
How many
PC
bites would you like today? Megabytes, please.
like a megabyte, a gigabyte, or possibly terabyte if you have the.
I got nothing. I'm too uncultured to think of 2 restaurants.
How do you
All right.
like not eat food too now? Is that a new thing?
All right. McDonald's or Wendy's?
McDonald's.
What?
No,
What did you
okay,
say?
you're gonna have to censor yourself now.
So, Terry, what did you say? Wait, what did you say, Steve?
Nuts.
That's okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna say
You said
Wendy's,
Wendy's.
and for Wendy's is just better.
Wendy's.
It is. Their
Wendy's?
burgers are better.
I'm gonna be real.
This is very controversial,
I've gone
but
to
I don't
Wendy's
care
once.
about fries enough to care about McDonald's fries. I gotta be honest.
McDonald's
Okay,
terrible.
no, that's dude. McDonald's fries are like the greatest thing to ever
McDonald's
happen
fries
to me.
are the worst thing I've ever tasted. They just taste like oil.
No.
The flavor is just in the oil. It's not even the actual fry.
No, In-N-Out fries are the worst things
I've
ever.
never been in In-N-Out.
Well, hold on there.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out fries are good for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. If you eat them within like 10 minutes, they're good. After that, they're just.
I've never been in In-N-Out.
You do not live in San Diego.
Okay. You think I'm
Just
uncultured? This man.
All right.
Okay, no, you
Well-
cannot argue that. You couldn't even name 2 restaurants, man. You can't
Okay.
even argue that. Okay, explain to me. Name me one song Michael Jackson makes, and I will take back everything I just said to you.
Who's Michael Jackson?
Exactly.
I
just hate everything sometimes, you know?
hate the world.
Don't hate the world.
The world sucks.
Don't hate the world, let the world hate you.
My huge. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that.
What?
He was gonna say, my huge.
The
heart
world can
is
just get
aching.
eaten by the sun. Is that better?
No, he was gonna say my huge heart is aching. That's what he's gonna say.
Oh no, I was gonna say they're sucking my huge something.
Your rocks.
Anyway,
in your backyard. Yeah.
I hope. Anyway, I switched it up to I hope the sun eats the earth. Is that better?
I hope the sun eats you. No,
Whoa, that's
I'm
wild.
kidding.
All right. Let's think of 2 other ones.
Oh, I got it. I know one.
Taco Bell or Del Taco?
Never been to either.
Never been to either.
Never been to either.
Are you kidding me, man?
I'm authentic.
Are you
All right.
serious right now?
I'm gonna be honest. Taco Bell. People are gonna be hating.
I would argue it, but I have
But-
no idea because I've never had either. I just know the memes, but
And my best friend loves Del Taco, but I gotta be honest, Taco Bell's just better.
I saw the best
I-
sign ever on Del Taco though.
They do have pretty good signs though.
It said W, and that's it.
Nice.
Just had the
But-
letter W.
Like it's the same thing, but just like it's not as good quality. I feel like Taco Bell just does it better. Not to say that Taco Bell is quality. It's just I just like their stuff better.
Hmm.
All right, what do you got, Soteri?
Mine personally was gonna be Denny's or IHOP.
IHOP.
Denny's.
Never been to either.
Denny's.
Dude, screw Denny's.
Screw IHOP. Their pancakes are
they're
terrible.
dude. I'm gonna pretend like you did not just say that.
Their pancakes compare. Okay, they're not terrible pancakes. I take that back. They're good
They
pancakes, but compared to
are
Denny's,
really,
eh,
dude. Denny's is so ass. Like,
Denny's is
I get it.
great.
It's a place, but their eggs make me want to vomit. Like, like when they make them, they must think, oh, they're supposed to be made out of styrofoam. That's right. Wet styrofoam.
What are you saying?
That's what I feel like.
For what?
Denny's eggs,
Oh, I've never had Denny's eggs. I'm not a big egg person.
dude. But like, IHOP, when I go there, I'm getting pancakes, and I'm gonna like it. I'm getting pancakes.
Never.
I like Denny's. There's very select few things that I like from there. I usually get like the Grand Slam or something,
The Grand Slam.
where it's like, but it comes with eggs, and I'm like, do I really want to eat these eggs?
I
like-
personally get two pancakes, which are perfect for me, with bananas and strawberries topped on, and I get crispy hash
Gotcha.
browns, like extra crispy, with 4 strips of bacon. That's my whole meal.
Ah,
No egg inside.
okay. But anyway, IHOP, better pancakes.
Nope.
I'm just gonna say it.
Uh-uh.
It's just they are.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this
I
one.
would rather starve than have an IHOP pancake.
That's a little far fetched.
Yeah, it is. I actually do like IHOP's pancakes, but the point is, Denny's a million times better. A trillion. Fight me.
And also I like IHOP stuff better. Like it's better stuff. Like it's not just the pancakes, it's just better everything. Like if I get a side of bacon and eggs, I know I'm gonna like it. It's like bacon and eggs from any place is like okay usually, but like yeah, it's okay there. But Denny's, I want to just throw it at whoever made it. Like I want to grab the eggs because they don't break apart. By the way, I'm just gonna grab them solid, and I'm gonna throw them back in the pan and be like, add water to this because clearly you sucked out all the hydration out of the yolk or out of the egg. But anyway,
Who has ever woken up like early enough to have the Chick-fil-A breakfast menu?
I've
No
never
one.
had a Chick-fil-A breakfast.
no one does,
I do.
dude. How?
No. It's the best breakfast burrito I've ever had. I'm not kidding you. The chicken, okay, the one I get I think it's got I don't know what it's got. It's got some sort of cheese in there with egg, and it's got chicken nuggets, practically like sliced up chicken nuggets, and then wrapped in a flour tortilla. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And I'd wake up 100. Oh, and it's also got hash brown in there too. So it's hash brown.
That actually sounds kind of good.
Hash brown, chicken nuggets, egg, some sort of cheese, but it complements it perfectly. I don't know the name of it though. And a flour tortilla, wrapped in a flour tortilla, all inside of it. It's
All right.
amazing. Although I would say it has a little bit too little chicken in there, so I always get like an 8-piece nugget on the side, just to stuff it a little bit more with chicken, because it just doesn't have enough of it.
Okay. Here's going to be a controversial one. KFC or Popeyes?
Depends.
Hmm.
In the U.S., Popeyes.
Don't go on your rant about Greece
In
or
Greece,
Greek KFC.
Okay.
Greek KFC.
Greek KFC will change my life. I will, if I ever become rich, I will specifically fly Colin and Luke out just so they could try KFC and look me dead in the eyes and say and try, at least try to say that that is not the best fried chicken they've ever had. I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, buddy. KFC though. I like KFC. Popeyes does have like better chicken overall, but I don't like all their stuff better than KFC. KFC just has better sides and biscuits,
I
in
guess.
my personal opinion. Like the chicken, I'm okay with being a little less quality if like their sides are better. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But Popeyes is close second. Popeyes is pretty great.
Popeye is.
Anyway, next one is Sonic or Wiener Schnitzel.
Sonic.
Never been to Wiener Schnitzel.
Sonic.
It's a really hard split
Sonic.
because I like the tater tots from Sonic; those are good. But I like the Wiener Schnitzel chili dog because I get the chili dog from both places. I think the winner is going to be Sonic, but it's very
Yay.
close.
Corn dogs at Sonic are amazing.
I love the chili cheese dog. That's what I get.
I like the corn dog, but the last 2 times I went to Sonic, which was like a year ago, my corn dog was a bit undercooked on the inside.
That's not good.
Like the breading.
How do you undercook a hot dog?
I have no clue, but the breading was like
That's
like still like mushy. Like not in a good way. Like it was still like a little bit raw, like dough.
Oh, that's not good.
Tasty.
Sonic, do better.
Sonic
But anyway,
better.
Sonic wins.
I
Let's
got
see.
One.
Oh, you got one, Sotiri? Yeah, say it.
Luna Grill or Cava?
Luna Grill.
What's Kava?
I've never been to Cava.
I'd say Luna Grill.
Anything is better than Luna Grill.
Dude, are you serious?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Dude,
What's wrong?
Maybe it's just burnout because like 10 years ago we'd go to Luna Grill like every month.
Yeah, that'd do it.
That's true. If you go there often, it's not good. But
yeah, it's more
Luna
of like
Grill
it's
itself.
less of a treat and more like a hassle.
But like their meat, I like the Euro meat. The chicken's okay, but that meat is so good.
You've never had Euro meat until you've gone to Olympic Cafe.
I don't know what that is.
It's a restaurant nearby where we live.
Nice.
It's near school.
Okay.
It's in the same neighborhood.
For viewers out there, we go to the same school.
All of us, yeah, we all go to the same school.
Yeah.
Which shall not be disclosed.
But yeah, I would
all
say
are in
Luna
high
Grill.
school, so you can know that. We're mature.
Jack in the Box
Sorta, not
or
really.
Burger King or Burger King.
Jack in the Box. You know why?
Burger King.
Because after school, I would always go to Jack in the Box. And for you guys, since you guys know why, you know where that one Jack in the Box is. You know what I'm talking about? Like before
No.
the big hill. There's that
No.
one Jack in the Box. Oh my goodness. I went there like every day after school. Jack in the Box probably made like thousands, if not millions, for my family. No, I'm kidding, not millions. But we've probably made them at least $10,000 richer. Because for 11 years, practically 11 years straight, we'd spend about $2 a day on Jack in the Box.
That's crazy. That's wild. Okay.
So we made them at least $10,000 richer. Just us.
That's wild. All right. I think I would choose Jack in the Box just because Burger King sucks.
Burger King's terrible. Every time I go
Dude,
to Burger King, it's just awful.
It's just not good.
It really is.
Really? I think it's bad.
Their burgers are just not good. Like their chicken nuggets, they're just like not good. I mean, it's not a horrible place. It's just like their stuff is below par.
True.
And they got rid of the Burger King, and they went with the guy who sings the rap, and he's like,
Whopper,
"You rule,
Whopper, Whopper,
Whopper, Whopper,
It's
Junior,
catchy. I gotta
double,
give him to
triple."
I gotta give him
It's
that.
catchy, but I like the Burger
yeah.
King. I love the Burger King.
But his commercials never popped off. Whopper guy did.
Nah.
Whopper,
What are you
Whopper,
talking?
Whopper,
Dude, when I
Whopper.
watched those Burger King commercials, I was like, yes, Burger King. I will go buy a burger. But yeah, yeah. It's just. By the way, guys, Wendy's top tier, and here's why:
I haven't been
burgers
there for
just
like
better than any other place.
I haven't been to Wendy's
This
in
is
like
a
3 years.
personal thing for me, but their barbecue sauce, yes, their barbecue sauce is top tier. Their fries are just as good at McDonald's, and their drinks are just as good as McDonald's, which is a hard par. Like it's a very high bar to set because McDonald's drinks are the best.
Mm.
Agreed.
But it like every other place has something that I don't like about it. McDonald's, I don't like pretty much anything about it except for their breakfast menu. Because McDonald's just like it makes me sad waiting there. They're like, can you pull over there for a second? I'm like, oh, okay. Meanwhile, I ordered a burger, and that's it. I'm like, don't you pre-order or don't you pre-make them? How do you
I know
need
that's the whole
time for
thing with
this?
fast food. Have you know the movie The Founder, where it's like
Like,
saying how McDonald's was founded?
yeah,
One clip
it
where
was.
that guy's like, he's like, okay, it's 15 cents, and he's like, okay, he gives him the money and he immediately gives him the food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the problem I have with McDonald's is like most places, if you order like four meals, they'll be like, it'll be out in a second, and they're like, yeah, it's out in about a minute, and it's like, okay, that's fair. McDonald's, if you order four things, you're not getting away. You're just staying. That's your home now.
For
Um,
every item you order, you have to wait 10 minutes. If you order
exactly.
4 items, you have to wait there like 40 minutes.
Um, yeah, like, but when I go to Wendy's, they're like, wait a minute for a sec, or it's gonna be a little bit before you get food, and then like a minute later, I'm like, oh, this is nice. I've only ever had to pull over for Wendy's once, and that was because I ordered like five things because I was ordering for my entire family.
Uh,
And I was like, fair enough, and it was out in like 5 minutes, so it wasn't like anything drastic. It was just normal timing. I was like, okay, this is fair.
I have.
Remember when
Oh,
Remember when fast food didn't make you pull to the side?
yeah.
That was the days.
Remember when McDonald's was a restaurant when you had like $3 to your name and you just needed some food to keep you from starving? So you'd go there and get like a full like 10-course meal. But now you can't even get like a
10
like
course is a little far fetched,
yeah, I
man.
know, but now you can't even go there and get like an apple pie and it'll cost you like more than $1 and it's this bite-sized thing. Maybe 3
Yeah.
bites. Like
McDonald's has
McDonald's.
become a little bit too capitalistic.
Exactly. McDonald's was a place when you were like down on your money and you're not getting paid for like another week. You don't get your paycheck for another week. You go there and you have a meal. Like a full meal. Now it's like you have to pay $6 for like a 10-piece nugget. You could go to Chick-fil-A and get the same stuff.
Yeah.
I have a
All right.
comparison.
Next restaurants:
I have one.
Red Lobster
Oh.
or Brigantine.
I've never been to
Never heard of
Brigantine.
either.
You never heard
What do
of
you
Red
say?
Lobster?
Dude,
No.
there's no way you could have heard of Red Lobster, man. Like
Like that one
it.
Australian guy. You want that meat? We got lobster meat. We got pork meat. We got beef. Come down to
Okay,
Red
buddy.
Lobster.
I don't know. I don't. Okay, Satiri, I don't even know what you're talking about. I know them from their like, oh, we have a lobster special for this month, and I'm like, we have to go there. I'm getting some lobster.
Red Lobster used to be like
But
such a classy restaurant, and now it's just like the cheap restaurant.
it seems more like a Chili's now, which is kind
Yeah.
of weird.
And it used to be
And
like, oh, you're going to Red
before,
Lobster, you better like get dressed
dude,
like better than
like
casual.
that was my birthday dinner for a lot of years. That was like I would go to Red Lobster and be like, dude, this food, immaculate.
My birthday dinner for a long time was Soup Plantation, actually.
Nice. That's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about Red Lobster though is like I'm the only one that like loved Red Lobster. Everybody was like, "This is a good food, but like it's not something I would go for every day, or like not every day, every other month or something like that. But I was like, dude, Red Lobster? Oh yes. Yes. Oh yes.
I have one.
Um
I have two.
but Soup Plantation is like a place where all of us were like, yeah, we want to go there. Why would we not go there?
Exactly.
Be
It has
honest.
such a
Like,
big variety.
dude.
You wanted something, you could get it there. But I have two that I would like to compare.
All right. Go
Five
ahead.
Guys or Philly cheesesteak?
Mm.
Philly cheesesteak. Fries. Philly cheesesteak
I
fries are
haven't
immaculate.
I haven't been to either enough to really judge, but I know Five Guys is just super expensive. So
And they throw out all the bacon at the end of the night.
yeah. So I'm gonna say Philly cheesesteak, but
Philly cheesesteak. Luke, you've just been quiet for this food debate. Do you not know food now either, man?
And
I think he just knows what cruise ships serve people.
what do you mean?
this isn't even pop culture. This is like
This is like
food around San
living.
Diego, man. This is food around San Diego. If your family hasn't taken you to like a Red Lobster, that's really weird.
Luke, I have a question though. Like, because you don't know nothing, you don't know anything about cars either. Like, were you
No.
never like on the freeway and just like would see a cool car like when you were a little kid and be like, "Oh, hey dad, look, what's that car?" Like, you never
No, I
just like do
didn't
that?
care. No.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Would you ever like look at a restaurant and be like, "Oh, dad, look. That looks like a cool restaurant. What is it?"
No, I just went along.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, dude.
You just existed till you're like 14. Then you
Yeah, I
spawned
was
in at
just
14.
chilling.
You just spawned in at 14.
Dude. he was a robot he was C3PO from then on. He was just like bro was computing how to build boats.
Yeah, honestly, that's all I really thought
Yeah.
about when I was a young chap.
Hey.
Still
Yeah.
kind of all I think about.
Any last restaurants that we want to get out?
No, not really. But you guys want to go to a quick intermission and then we'll probably wrap it up after that?
Sure.
No. I need to go.
Okay.
You want to just wrap up now?
Or do you want
Yeah,
to keep going for like 5
you
minutes?
guys can wrap up if you want, but I gotta go.
Well, we could wrap it up right now if you want.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
So, you guys want
If
to
you
do
are
a final topic? Like just like a quick thing that we just get out there. Oh yeah, my 1 minute to say everything about technology. I have
all
1
right,
minute.
go.
Let
All
me
right.
time it. Let me time it.
Play
Three.
dream speedrun music.
Go. So what is happening is with technology is there actually hasn't been too much this week. I'm gonna be honest, but Apple Vision Pro has been going down in sales. Nvidia has spiked back up and is almost hitting $130 a share, which is big because they've already done a market correction and they're already going back up. And it's crazy because some people jumped on the Nvidia train when it went right back down to $90 a share, and now it's back up to 130, which is really good for investors. But a lot of people are starting to sell, kind of making a artificial wall or ceiling for the stock to hit. Honestly, there wasn't too much tech to happen this past week or so. So I don't really have anything much to say. I have about 10 seconds up, but CES, please invite me. I have a dedicated tech part of this, so I could technically be seen as tech enthusiast. May just make on the podcast, might just make a new category, you know. That's it.
All right. Let's talk about minute with boats with Luke.
Okay, I'm running out of things to say about boats.
3, 2,
Can I
1,
do languages
go.
instead?
Yeah, languages. In 2, 1, go.
Okay, so basically, like, people act like languages, so you just have to take a random word in English, turn it into gibberish, and maybe change up the letters, and boom, you can speak another language. No, that's not how it works. Different languages can have, like, different grammar. They can have different views on how the world works, and the language reflects that. It can be like different alignment. They can have different sounds, and they can just seem completely alien to you. And there can also just be
30
other
seconds.
features that you just wouldn't understand. Like Mandarin Chinese has tone. Japanese, it doesn't have an alphabet, it has a
20
syllabary.
seconds.
And then you got like Russian, which just has a word that means insanely drunk. And just like languages can be so cool, and some people would bigoted like, this is America, speak English. And I'm like, no, learn other languages. Languages are cool.
2, 1. Okay. Colin, you got a section? You wanna make your own
Yep.
section?
I'm gonna continue what I started last week of my taco talk.
Taco talk. Okay, taco talk starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
I realized after I talked about hot dogs being tacos, I realized that Subway sandwiches, they're not sandwiches. They're tacos. Because
Wow.
the bread is still connected and it's not sliced in half. So that means that it's the same thing as a taco. And, you know, some people out there might be like, why isn't it a sandwich? I'm like, you know, like if you go to Jersey Mike's, that's definitely a sandwich because they cut the bread in half. But when you go to Subway, they cut it in a V shape so that it can just open it up almost like a book. But
20 seconds.
that means that it is taco-esque and it's kind of like a hot dog where, you know, it's not really a sandwich
10.
and it's kind of its own thing,
10
but
seconds.
there's something already like it, which is a taco.
Ah.
And that is, how much time do I left?
3, 2, 1.
Go eat a Subway sandwich.
All
Not
right.
sponsored.
This is our first podcast without an intermission. It's actually been over an hour long. This has actually been really entertaining. We haven't really ran out of topics this time.
Yeah.
We
didn't need an intermission.
Exactly. We just didn't have an issue this time. It's about the same length as our last podcast too. About an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anything you guys want to quickly put out there?
Don't watch this if you're a kid, please.
All right. We always leave it with a lasting message. What should be the message for today?
Sandwiches taste good.
Sandwiches taste good, kids. Stay in school.
Drink your water.
Drink your water. Yes.
Not 2 liters, because that's too much.
Definitely drink 2 liters. Just be on the safe side.
You can never have too much water.
Yes, you
That's
can.
not true. There's actually a thing where you can die of overhydrating.
Yes, I know there is a
It's very
thing.
painful too, because you're like intestines.
Yeah,
kind of
because
pop.
you're like, your body's like, oh, no. And then
Okay,
it dies.
I have to bleep some of that
Why?
because you made a very strange noise.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay, that's where I think that's a.
And
That's
we're
our
done.
We're gonna
podcast.
end this.
I've been Sotiri. It's been a pleasure. Luke.
I've been Luke. We're definitely wrapping up now.
And then Colin. Thanks
Colin,
for
any
coming.
last
Here.
words?
Thanks for
I was here.
being here again. Who knows?
Yeah,
This might be a
I
new
was.
permanent
I
thing.
was. I was here.
So yeah, guys, if you haven't already, read the disclaimer at the beginning. Even though you've gone through the whole thing, just so you know that we're like not lying. Like if you want, just go back and reference that. It's really quick read, just so you have an idea for future episodes, even if you were caught off guard on this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys next week.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye. See ya.